Hello, good people of Ableton land. I am back with the first update to my most recent device, Spectronaut. And, well, let's turn on some sound here while I talk. I've just got a wavetable synth, and it's just playing a sine wave. Sounds like this. And now we'll turn up the resonators of Spectronaut, and we'll turn up the reverb. And I should also say that it's late at night, I'm upstairs, and I'm recording with the window open. So if you hear a little ambient noise, some cars driving by, I apologize, but I don't think it's gonna detract too much, and it's nice to feel a little breeze. So first, let me just say thank you to everyone for your nice words about this device. I've gotten some great feedback. I'm really proud of it, and I think it has so much potential in the world of ambient music and otherwise. And if you've not seen my previous walkthrough video on it, it's an ambient exploration device, as many of my devices are. It's a club sandwich of spectral resonators and reverbs, and all of those resonators can be tied to Live's global scale mode, allowing you to just meander through various notes of whatever key your track is in. And there's a lot more to say about it, so if you are curious, I recommend you check out the original walkthrough video. It's about 20 minutes long. And I'll put a link to it right here and down below as well. Oh, and I also should mention that this device does require Live 12, just due to the use of a few new features in Max 9, which is now bundled with Live 12.2. Anyway, I've added some things that I think make the device even more useful. The first things I'll go over were inspired by a couple of customers who asked for the ability to set longer times for switching between notes of the current scale. And this makes so much sense, especially in the world of ambient music, because ambient music is taking its time. We don't need short switches necessarily. Nice to have them, but now we have the option to go up to 16 bars between notes, where before we just had up to 1 bar. So, nice thing to have for sure. And tying into this, I've also adjusted the slide times. So the slide controls the amount of time it takes to slide from one note to the next. Before, I think as a max, we had maybe 100 or 500 milliseconds. But now I pumped this way up to match these longer times. So now we can go up to 10 seconds. And this can make some interesting kind of haunting sounds as it slowly searches for the next note. And I've also added the slide control to the reverb, which I really like. Let me turn these off for now. And I'm going to turn up the reverb. Let's go to 2 bars for the reverb. And we'll turn up the slide to a couple seconds. And we'll adjust the dry wet. I just think it can be so hauntingly beautiful. I really enjoy this sound. And I think it's just a great thing to have in the device. We'll bring back the rest. Another feature request from a user and another great idea is this down here. It's a slider that lets you adjust the balance between these two spectral resonators. And by balance, I don't mean the left and right stereo field. I mean when the slider's in the middle, we're hearing a mix of both resonators. When it's all the way to the left, we're just hearing resonator 1. And when it's all the way to the right, we're just hearing resonator 2. And I think this is just very useful if you're performing live. You can add some interest and variety with this kind of control. Or even just if you're sitting at home looking at your DAW, just on some sort of sonic ambient quest. Just a little tool to add some interest. And then finally, I've added a couple more controls to the reverb section of the device. Now we can bitcrush and wavefold just the reverb, which is a really nice way of adding intensity to things, like so. And then the bitcrusher, it's not too harsh, it's not too extreme, it just adds a nice kind of sizzle, if you will. quite dreamy, especially with the extra hall reverb turned up, which is coming after this reverb dirt section. So it just adds these lovely echoes. I'm really in love with this wavefolding sound. Anyway, that is Spectronaut version 1.1. I think these new changes are useful, and I hope you agree. I do have more in the works. I'm working on a way of being able to play MIDI notes into Spectronaut to affect these 3 resonators with a MIDI keyboard or a MIDI clip. But I don't want to rush that because it's a big feature, reasonably big feature, and I just want to do it right. I want it to sound good, make sense to the user, etc. If you have already bought the device, this update, like all updates, is free for you. You can get it wherever you got the device originally. If you haven't got the device, there's links down below to my shop if you want to check it out. It's $12. I feel like it has value. This is my bread and butter. This is how I make money, support my family. So thank you to all who have supported me, and thank you for your time, for watching this far in the video. I hope you're having a very nice day wherever you are. I will be back soon with more, and peace.